What's up YouTube, Zero here, and welcome to the place where gamers, witches, wizards, and superheroes unite. Today, we're going to take a look at the People's Infantry Blueprint, which is a blueprint of the Type 63 in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So first, the setup. We have a Cobra red dot. Then we're going to go down to the barrel where you have the 21.5 inch match grade, which increases that effective damage range at a cost of sprinting move speed. Then the next attachment, we're going to go down to the magazine, which is a 35 round mag, which is going to increase that ammo capacity at a cost of reload quickness and aim down sight time. Then our final attachment, we are going to go into the stock, which is a Raider stock, which is going to increase the shooting move speed, increase the aim walking move speed at a cost of hip fire accuracy. You can see the camo on the screen, and on this blueprint, we do only have 4 attachments. It's an epic blueprint. So now that we've talked about the setup on the People's Infantry, let's get into some gameplay and talk more about what I like and don't like. Before I get into it, I do want to say though that if you do enjoy this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, that red button down there somewhere. It's completely free. I promise you it's completely free. For more Call of Duty content, I do a bunch of other video games, so check those out as well. And I sometimes stream. It happens every once in a blue moon. It may happen more this year. I don't know. It's 2021. Nobody knows what's in store. But anyway, let's talk about the People's Infantry and the Type 63 in general. So you can see the red dot sight on the screen that we are using. You either like it or you don't. Is it an okay sight in my opinion? Yeah, I don't mind it. Do I need a sight on the Type 63? I'm okay with the Type 63 iron sights, so I don't necessarily need that red dot sight. However, it's a decent red dot sight if you like red dot sights. If you want one on the Type 63, it may help you shoot a little bit more accurate down range, and the Type 63 is a longer range gun, so it's a decent sight for those purposes. Now, with this setup, I'm playing on Nuketown. I wouldn't recommend doing that. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit as well. But I enjoy playing on Nuketown, so sometimes I subject myself to torment and doing things that I probably shouldn't do. But anyway, let's talk more about the attachments on this gun. So the next one I want to talk about is the 21.5 inch match grade, which is going to increase the damage range at a cost of sprinting move speed. This is one of the reasons why you may not want to use this setup on Nuketown. You're increasing the effective damage range. However, there aren't really many instances on Nuketown that you're probably going to need that effective damage range. However, this is a very good attachment for this gun when you're doing those longer range combat scenarios. Maybe you're going into Warzone. Maybe you're on one of the bigger maps. Maybe you're playing a slower paced game mode. Or you just have a slower playstyle and you like those longer range combat scenarios. That's going to be great. The effective damage range is really going to help you out in those situations. This is already a long range gun. It's going to help you be even longer range. And that's very nice. I do like the Type 63. I actually like all the tactical rifles currently. The Type 63, DMR, M16, and AUG. I like all of them. Type 63, definitely a very good gun. I recommend checking it out if you haven't. So let's go down the list to the next attachment, the 35 round mag, which is going to increase our magazine size to 35, which is plus 10. The typical magazine size is only 25. Now, I have said it once, I'll say it a million times. I typically do not like extended mags on single shot or burst round rifles. They are easier to hit most of your bullets. So 25 is typically fine. You can see that even when I miss 1 or 2 shots, it's not going to take me many shots to take out an enemy. Maybe 4, maybe 5. Again, that's if I'm missing. If I'm hitting my shots, it may only take me 2 or 3. And that's plenty to take out a plethora of enemies, even with the 25 round mag. So I really don't need this extended mag, and it's costing me a little bit. It's costing me that aim down sight time, which can be crucial in really any scenario. It doesn't matter if you're shooting over longer ranges or closer ranges. Aim down sight time can be the difference between you getting the kill or you getting killed. Because if your opponent is able to aim down the sight quicker, if they have a Type 63, if they have a DMR, if they have a sniper rifle, they can take you out easier than you can take them out because they aim down the sight. Just that hair quicker can cost you. So I don't like decreasing my aim down sight time or increasing the time it takes me to aim down the sight. I just don't like that. So I don't like this attachment at all on this gun, even in any case scenario. So that's one of the drawbacks of this gun. Now let's get into the last attachment, which is that Raider stock. And the Raider stock is good depending on how you play. If you like to be further back, maybe what the Type 63 is kind of meant for, then it's going to be decent on this gun. The sprint to fire time increase, the aim walking move speed increase, that's going to help you kind of kill those enemies over a little bit longer ranges, and you're getting rid of hip fire accuracy. Again, that's not needed if you're shooting over those longer ranges, so that's not really an issue. But if you're playing on Nuketown, and this is where I said I'd get to why you may not like this setup on a closer range map, because the hipfire accuracy, and you've probably seen it throughout this clip, has really cost me that I don't have that hipfire accuracy. There are a lot of combat scenarios on Nuketown, and even some of the faster paced game modes, such as Hardpoint, where I need that hipfire accuracy. So the Raider stock is going to be okay if you're shooting over those longer ranges, if you're on the longer maps, maybe you're in Warzone. But if you're doing it on Nuketown, you're a faster paced game mode, or you're a faster paced player and you like to get up in your enemy's face, the Raider stock is not going to be helpful decreasing your hipfire accuracy. I don't like that at all on this gun, actually, because my playstyle personally, even though I do sometimes like those medium range combat scenarios, I still like to hedge my bets when enemies are going to rush me, and sometimes I do try and hip fire, and so it does cost me. Overall, what do I think about the entire blueprint together? I think it's okay. There are some attachments that I do like depending upon how I want to play. If I want to play a little bit longer ranges, then the setup's not bad. If I want to play on Nuketown, if I want to play a little bit more close quarter combat scenarios, then this may not be the appropriate setup for the Type 63. I've seen, and I've also done, a lot of good things on Nuketown with the Type 63 with a lot of different attachments. So it's perfectly possible to do well in closer range scenarios with the Type 63, just with a different setup. Camo-wise, kind of basic. You can level up and get camos that are better than this. And I forgot to mention, to unlock this blueprint, it is tier 38, season 1 of the battle pass. Camo's kind of basic. It's not anything to jump off the screen. While you're leveling up the gun, you're going to unlock much cooler camos. And I'm not even talking about the gold camo. I'm talking about some of the other ones that you can get pretty early on too, just grinding through the camos of this gun. So overall, it's not bad. You could check it out. You could probably do pretty well with it. The Type 63 is a pretty good gun in general, so these attachments are only enhancing it. I don't think any of them are necessarily detracting from the gun depending on your play style, because all of the attachments can be used and used to effect depending upon how you want to use them. There are some that I don't like, though. I really don't like the extended mag. I don't think it's needed, and I think that's the one that's really costing this blueprint a lot better potential than it could be. But overall, it's an okay blueprint. Not one that I'm going to write home about, that I'm like, yes, I'm going to use this all the time, etc. But if you want to take out an MIA enemy, easy to do that. Very easy to do that with this blueprint, and probably really any other gun. Usually. Sometimes I miss. I don't know. It's lag. That's what I blame it on anyway. So we are coming down to... We got about 2 minutes left. Playing on Nuketown. Domination. We're down by 20. Let's see if we can make the comeback. I don't even remember this game. I recorded this so long ago. Let's see if we can make this comeback. Just shooting these guys that are lining up, fishing a barrel. You get that meat, and then I try to hip fire. What did I say about hip fire? I don't even take my own advice. I don't know why I'm trying to hip fire. It ain't gonna work with this gun. Minus 30% hip fire accuracy, and I'm trying to hip fire. Oh, man. But we're not going to make this comeback. There's this dude just going to be camping in this building. So let's take him out with a Semtex. If he just wants to sit in the corner, that's fine by me. And I don't see that guy. So we flip spawns. Hopefully there's no one here. You got to clear it out before you immediately go on the area. Because if you go on the area and there are enemies there, you are a sitting duck. The game is going to tell the other team, hey, this person's capturing A. Go take them off. And that's why you have to clear out the area. But while you have the drop on them, if you flip spawns, you have the drop on the enemies that may be camping in that building. So go see if you can take them out before you start capturing A, because they may get on you and you don't want that to happen. Still down by 20. Haven't been able to make the push yet. We do have the 2 zones. Not anymore. We don't have C apparently. But I'll just line them up. 2-piece. Trying to hip fire again, not working. Again, if you don't use this on Nuketown, increase your hip fire accuracy, attach a laser to this gun on Nuketown, and you will do much better. But yeah, we got a minute left, less than a minute left. We're down by 30 now, 27. I don't think we're making it. But thank y'all for sticking around until the end. Again, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button for more Call of Duty content. Thank y'all for tuning in. I don't remember how many kills I get in this game. 30-something? 40? Maybe? I don't know. Pretty good game, even though we didn't win. I think that said 38, maybe? I don't know. But pretty good game, even though we didn't win. Unfortunately, we just couldn't pull it out in the end. It was a pretty close game, didn't get blown out, but there were just too many times when it seemed like we kind of got spawn trapped a little bit and then flipping sides. But until next time, peace.